Have you ever needed some adrenaline in the middle of your Commander game? I hear having a near-death experience will help solve that problem. Hi, welcome to Meliorm, and this is Deck Tech, where I run through one of my Commander decks and teach you how to play it. On today's docket, we have my near-death experience deck. Let's go ahead and dive right on in. The commander for this deck is Verena Lich Queen, which actually serves no purpose. The reason why she is the commander though is because she gives me the 3 colors I need and is also an excellent source of card draw. Are there probably better commanders? Probably. I haven't done that much research into it, and honestly Verena works pretty well because we're going to go ahead and get into some of the combos. The way that this deck wins is either by reducing your life to near 0 or by removing your library from the game. That's also why card draw is such a big part of this deck, because you're either looking for your combos or you're just trying to get rid of stuff. Now, the reason why removing your library from the game is a big part of this strategy is because cards such as Laboratory Maniac, Thassa's Oracle, or the Jace that does the same thing as Laboratory Maniac exist, and you're trying to utilize those win conditions. Now, there are other ones that we'll cover in the notable cards section. Now, there's some less risky ways that are a little bit more common to use Thassa's Oracle with, such as utilizing Tainted Pact, or Demonic Consultation, or Demonic Bargain. Those you want to usually cast if you have Thassa's Oracle in your hand. Now, the way that I particularly enjoy playing this deck a little bit more is a little bit more risky, where you utilize either Platinum Angel, Angel's Grace, or Phyrexian Unlight, and then you cast cards such as Ad Nauseam or Spoils of the Vault. That allows you to utilize your life as a resource that will continue to draw, but you draw either all the cards or you exile all the cards because you're looking for a Black Lotus, which you don't have. There's a couple of smaller ones such as utilizing Mortal Kombat or Wall of Blood with near-death experience. Yes, there's a card called near-death experience. With that being said, let's go ahead and dig into some of the more notable cards. Most of the other notable cards kind of either provide an alternate win condition or help accelerate the game even further. The first example of this would be utilizing the Leveler, which just flat out states that you remove your library from the game, which puts it into exile. You cast Thassa's Oracle and you win. And there's a couple other ways that you can kind of creatively remove your deck. The big ones are Mirror-Mad Phantasm or Divining Witch, and the last notable card in here is Ad Nauseam. Now, I mentioned it in the combo pieces, however, I just love this card so much. I do have a Turbo Ad Nauseam deck, which is so much fun and you should check it out. But collectively, those are the main notable cards, but they still achieve the same result as all the other combo pieces. And it is also worth noting very quickly that almost all the cards in here are either worth stalling, so there's a lot of counter spells, or card draw, such as strategic planning or opt. So there's a lot, so this deck is a little bit more on the heavy blue-black side, it's more on the demure side. I needed the white component so I can have cards such as Near-Death Experience, Angel's Grace, or Phyrexian Unlife in here as well, just to kind of help facilitate that. But if you've gotten this far, make sure to subscribe to the channel, just because that does help me out substantially and the channel in general. And if you have any questions, make sure to drop a comment, just because I love answering any questions that y'all have and I like interacting with y'all. But thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll learn something new in the next video.